What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve Fall, and welcome to 10 Count. On today's edition, I'm going to be predicting NXT Battleground, which is taking place on the same exact night as AEW Double or Nothing. I think that's the biggest story of the weekend. Yeah, we have Night of Champions, we have Battleground, we have Double or Nothing for AEW, even Friday Under Siege with Impact Wrestling, but in reality, it's the first time that we're going to have two premium live events, two pay-per-views on the same night at the same time competing with each other. This is great for wrestling fans and wrestling business. That's when people will have two laptops open, two cell phones open, TV on, laptop on. So much is happening, and I am excited. But Battleground, this has potential to be maybe the event of the weekend because NXT is turning up the heat. Carmelo Hayes as the NXT champion, which I had the pleasure of interviewing last week, and he said that he has figured out how to counteract Braun Breaker. Now, if you've been watching NXT lately, every time Carmelo Hayes does a springboard off the second rope, Braun just spears him out of his pants. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. How can Carmelo get through this? Well, he said he has a secret plan. We'll find out if he pulls this off. I feel like Carmelo Hayes wins here. Braun Breaker somehow, maybe after SummerSlam-ish, goes to the main roster because Braun, come on. This man is a superstar ready to happen. I know they said, oh, Grayson Waller and Isla Dawn and Indy Hartwell and Alba Fire and all these great talents were drafted, but Braun was the talent number one that he should have been drafted, but I get it. You don't want to give away the ending of a match by saying, oh, by the way, Braun's going to Raw and SmackDown, and he's fighting for the NXT Championship. It kind of gives away the ending, right? Right. So Carmelo Hayes will retain here. And I did read some weird predictions that someone thinks Trick Williams will turn on Carmelo Hayes. I hope that doesn't happen because Hayes just won the belt at Stand and Deliver WrestleMania weekend. That was in April. We're at the tail end of May. We kind of need him to be a champion longer than 2 months. That's what's going on in wrestling lately. It's long-ass title reigns, and I'm okay with that because when a champion loses, it matters. I don't need you to become a 16-time Intercontinental Champion. I'm sorry, I don't. And especially even in NXT, I don't need you to become a 10-time NXT champion. You shouldn't be. If you have the belt more than 5 times, you've been in NXT for too long. But Hayes beating Braun makes sense to me. I wouldn't mind Trick Williams eventually turning on Hayes, and that sets up your next premium live event for NXT. I know they're saying that there's going to be one in August, and that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. But we're also going to crown a new NXT Women's Champion, and if it's not Tiffany, I will be shocked. I will be shocked that if Valkyrie can beat Tiffany Stratton here, because this is something I think we all believe in, that Tiffany is the future of the NXT brand, and she is a superstar again. Just like how Mandy Rose was holding down the fort, the NXT women's division, I think Tiffany is someone who can do the same exact thing here. She is a superstar. She's born to do this. Just like Braun going on Raw and SmackDown, Tiffany can do it right now. But giving her an incredible NXT Women's Championship run would do wonders for her career and her credibility for a lot of wrestling fans. So I think Tiffany pulls off the win here. I have no idea why people like Cora Jade or other talents are not in the main event in the finals. Maybe they didn't want Cora Jade to lose. Maybe they didn't want certain talents to end up in the finals and get beat because they want to have Tiffany versus maybe Cora or someone else later on. Gigi is a great example of someone I thought was going to go to the finals. Didn't pull that off. Didn't pull that off. We'll see. But Tiffany, I think you're winning here. We have a British Rounds rules match from the NXT Heritage Cup. If you ever watch NXT UK, they have this Heritage Cup. It has special rules surrounding around it. And Noam Dar vs. Dragon Lee is a match that could steal the weekend. I don't care. You have the Bloodline storyline on Night of Champions. You have Wardlow versus Christian Cage in a ladder match. You have so many opportunities this weekend to have match of the weekend. But Noam Dar and Dragon Lee, ooh, this could be it. This could be it. I know the British Rounds rules match could deter some people from it, but in reality, this has potential. I think Dragon Lee winning this is necessary because when I interviewed Carmelo Hayes, he did say he wanted to defend the championship against Dragon Lee next. Let's do it. Dragon Lee wins the Heritage Cup here. Takes on Carmelo Hayes. I'll take it. I don't care if it's on a premium live event or if it's on NXT on Tuesdays on USA Network. I will take it. Wes Lee, though, defending the North American Championship against Tyler Bate and Joe Gacy. This is another match that I think has the potential to be the match for Eagle. That was a great event on Night Champions. Man, that Double or Nothing was outstanding. But this North American Championship match was good shit all around. I don't think Wes Lee should lose, but Tyler Bate I love so much. But Joe Gacy, this man has had great heel work, great potential to be something more than he is right now. A heel North American champion would be nice for the babyface to chase after, but I do love me some Wes Lee. But I do love me some Joe. I do love Tyler Bate. I want Tyler Bate to win, but I think Joe Gacy winning here would help the babyfaces have a heel champion to chase after. So let's go, Joe. Joe. Dragunov versus Dynamite in a last man standing match. I feel like I've said this about every match I'm talking about here in NXT Battleground, but again, a potential to be match of the weekend. Dragunov, I think, is just going to get his ass handed to him, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I think it's just like the rest of the matches. This match has potential to just be one of those matches you're like, oh my God. Because any last man standing match, I usually hate last man standing matches. And because, you get knocked down, it counts to 9, you get up. You get knocked down, you get 9, you come up. The only way Dragunov is losing here is if you dump like a bunch of monitors and chairs and tables and more tables and a car and a truck and an airplane and a train on top of him. That's how it's going to go down. That's how Dragunov is losing here. So, Dragunov, I'm sorry you're losing. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Also, the NXT Tag Team titles are also on the line. This one has potential to be a good match, but I feel like this is going to be put after some badass match. Like the first match of the night could be Wes Lee versus Tyler Bate versus Joe. After this, tag team titles match. It's going to be a cooler match. I don't see the titles changing here. I see Mark and Wolfgang just retaining, and that's it. I don't see much in this matchup. I think it's good, but I don't care for it. I don't care for it. All in all, I think NXT Battleground will be an outstanding show, just like Night of Champions, just like Double or Nothing. All in all, this weekend is going to be so much fun for wrestling, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy everything this weekend. It's going to be outstanding. I've been Steve Fall. This has been 10 Count. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.